Port Gellhorn from Grand Theft Auto 6's map is not talked about, and I have no clue why, and I'm tired of it. This part of the map seems so interesting. Now, Port Gellhorn seems to be kind of a parody or satire of Panama or Tampa, Florida, is what they say, but looking at the screenshots, I feel like it's not at all. I don't feel like Tampa or Panama is this ghetto or run down. Lack of a better term, it is ghetto. Now, if we look at the mapping project, we see that it is on the left north side of the map, not at the very top, but very close to the top, and it's on the very east side of the map that we don't actually see a lot of in the game. We don't see a lot of screenshots or parts of the trailer clips on the east side of Leonida. Now, for using Google Maps as a reference, it does seem like the placement of Port Gellhorn is inspired by Tampa. But just by looking at these screenshots, it does not remind me of Tampa or Panama whatsoever. Looking at the screenshots of Port Gellhorn, it is absolutely, I don't know what the politically correct term is, but it is ghetto. We look at this first screenshot and it's a ran down motel. We have a hooker sitting on the outside. We look at the next screenshot and it's what I assume to be drug dealers. One of them has a baseball bat and face tattoos, those weed plants behind him. He has scars and bullet holes all in him. The next screenshot, it's someone buying pills or meth. The next one, it's a strip club with two homeless people pushing a shopping cart around. Like, this place is absolutely ghetto, but I feel like it's gonna be so interesting to see in game. We see a lot of country people with cowboy hats, true patriots, people that love the country. We see a lot of strip clubs and motels, and it's going to be a lot of drug dealers. Even the description says cheap motels, shut down attractions, and empty strip malls. That is ghetto in a nutshell. This place is going to seem like almost like a ghost town. Now, if we look at the postcard, we see a subway train, which I assume that we're gonna be able to get in and travel throughout the map in. This train doesn't look like it's exporting goods. It looks very commercial, like this is what people use to get around the map. We see factories in the background. I don't know if that's Port Gellhorn or another part of the map, another town or city just in the background. Now, with the name being Port Gellhorn, we can see that there is a large port, and I feel like that's the main attraction to this part of the map. There's going to be a lot of boats coming in and out, porting goods from wherever they come from, and I feel like you're going to have to go to this import and export yard to steal valuables or whatnot. There's going to be a lot of cargo boats and international training, and that's basically the main point of this part of the map. Now, Port Gellhorn also has a international racetrack, which I feel like is going to be so cool to have in game to just test out the new cars you get online, or just still the fastest car you can find, and to race around with your friends. I feel like everyone's going to be at this raceway. This part of the map is going to be so exciting to see and so exciting to just be in. I already see myself racing so many of my friends on this part of the map. It seems very industrial. We see a lot of hillbillies, drug dealers, homeless. This place seems so interesting. I'm gonna love to see this in the game. I feel like it's gonna be very gloomy and dark, and I just feel like it's gonna be a great part of the map to just roam around in 3 in the morning, in real life and in the game. I feel like it's going to be very interesting to see. I feel like there's going to be a lot of comedic, random events that happen in game, that happen in this location. I'm so excited to see this location, but I don't expect anything good to come out of this location. But that's all I have for today, so stay tuned.